What's up, guys? How we doing?
Yeah,
Welcome
baby. How you
to
doing?
Wednesday night, just drinking.
Welcome to the bar.
We're excited
Please
to have you guys.
a seat anywhere you would like.
We're gonna have a tremendous time tonight. We're gonna have a ton of fun. We have tons of good
You know
rum
what?
news
Hey,
going
hey,
tonight.
Wait.
Royer's already yelling.
Do you
which
know
is
why we're
taking
gonna have
very
tons of
little
fun
time
tonight?
for him?
Do you know why we're gonna have tons of fun tonight?
Because you're yelling.
No,
Feels like it goes hand in
I'll
hand.
give you a clue.
Okay.
We've been drinking some rum.
We have
Yeah, baby.
some more than others. Not gonna name names.
That's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah, I think we can all figure it out.
That would be me.
Seems like we have a unanimous type thing here, so it seems like it makes sense. I am throwing this over. If you guys haven't checked out, obviously hit the like button or checked out the links down below. I'm throwing this into the Facebook group right now.
Be careful when you throw it. You don't want to break it.
I don't. I really don't. So let's see here. Just get this typed up.
Man.
Very excited tonight. We have some great rum news for you guys.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about some stuff.
Yes.
We got a special shipment this week. We have
did.
Rum Club stuff coming up.
We do.
Got very exciting things happening.
We
so
do.
Yeah. Are you just okay?
I think he's finally figured out how much help I am going to be.
He is
this
being
evening
tremendously helpful. I can't think of how you can be more helpful right now than you
I've
will
seen
being.
that look before. I've seen that look in Miami,
Yes.
Chicago, other
great.
places.
Going well.
It's like,
Okay.
oh my God.
Yes. I think it's going swell dinkles at the moment. Absolutely love it. Oh boy. We're gonna be in for it tonight. I am
Oh my goodness.
very excited to have some fun with you guys tonight. Royer, do you have anything you'd like to share with anyone while I'm doing things?
So I have this fantastic new tasting glass. Well, not tasting glass, but glass.
Yep, there it is.
Just a glass that we got from the folks at Just Rum, right?
Yep.
And it's awesome.
Oh,
what is happening?
Whoa, that was weird. That was weird, man.
That was weird.
The lights just went out.
Are we okay?
In Georgia.
Everybody okay?
All right, let's get into it tonight. We got some fun stuff. I want to get some hellos going here. Greg came in. I'm here. Made it first. Got in his low carb cocktails channel in here as well. Coming in. We love that.
Yeah, baby.
Mark says, Mark's coming in third here on the list here. Technically second, but tentative 3. I don't know how we want to pass it up, but let's see here. We got Phil in the house. How you doing? Greg reviewed Alfredo Pena's Navy Strength Moonshine Rum. I want to get some, but I can never find his expressions. I'm hoping he sets up our way a way for us to order his products.
So, yes, I have been reaching out to Alfredo. Alfredo has a lot of things going on right now.
His hands are in a lot of things.
His hands are in a lot of things. So, yeah. He will be in touch with us shortly.
We'll get that figured out.
We will try and help get some things figured out.
I know we're going to get some stuff for Rum Club. We're working on some logistics. That being said, we're having a great cocktail. We can't wait to get together with all of you Rum Clubbers for this weekend. And I'm looking forward to it. We're also getting the 5 rum shipments shipped out here. We're going to send that email here and get that going as well.
Awesome.
So there is rum coming. It's just we're going to make cocktails together and have a ton of fun, learn a little bit, and enjoy a beverage.
Sunday afternoon.
And if you haven't checked the Patreon, I haven't sent it in an email, but I did send a Patreon update with what we're making, ingredients, everything we're doing, and the whole backstory.
If you want to do it at home, they can do it at home
too. They can come do it with us. It'll be tons of fun. So coming through here, we've got Carlos in the house. How you doing, Carlos?
Hey, Carlos.
Welcome in. We're glad to have you. Dave C's in the house. Cheers. Welcome in.
My goodness.
Let's see here. In every perfect marriage, there's a person who is always right, and then there is the husband. I love this conversation. Let's see.
Wow. Yeah. I live that. How about you?
Yeah. Never. No, we're equally right.
Really? Wow, she's got you brainwashed.
Yeah. Mark G, how you doing? Welcome in. We're glad to have you. John Hasbrock from Just Rum's hanging out.
The guy from Just Rum.
We got Dave, the Axeman Hendricks. Good evening. Was there a little boom that you heard last night, Robert? Yes. Sad news. This is in other news, not rum related.
Not rum related.
But we did have a house explode completely. Like right next to our neighborhood. Vaporized. It popped like a balloon. It was a gas leak. And
supposedly
lots of things happening there. Very scary. I woke up every neighborhood around it for a couple miles, I think. And it was, we were a good, neighborhood over, and it shook our house to the core. And I've never felt anything like it. No amount of thunder or lightning has ever shook my body like that. And we were a pretty good ways away. So
you actually were pretty good ways away.
Yeah. Anywho, don't want to dive into that super long, but the house is completely disintegrated to nothing. So it was in about just like that. It was over.
Yeah.
So moving on. Let's see here.
Now, wait a minute. Before we move on, I want to talk to Dave.
Yes.
Dave, specifically you.
Yes.
I'm calling for a rematch right now.
Oh, he's calling you out.
Come on, Dave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Before
talking
we
about.
turned the camera on, he said you were garbage at throwing axes. So however you want to take that.
It's like if Dave joins us tonight, I'm calling him out. I want a rematch.
I love it.
Come on, Dave.
I love that. Let's see here. John Hasbrock says, boys and girls, pay close attention tonight. I think the boys will be drinking what I'm drinking. We are starting off with what you're drinking, and we are moving into other beverages.
Cheers, Robert. We've got our just rum, just a glass.
Yes, and be on the lookout. We're going to post the review a little early this time because we've got a deadline.
Wait a minute. We only can send it to John.
We're only sending it to John. We're not posting it early.
We're not posting it early.
Never mind. I'm just spitting fake news over here. We're just sending it to John via pigeon. He's the only one who's going to have it, and then we will release it next week.
I will tell you all right now.
Don't want to miss it. It took us 28 minutes to record it. God, it was a long video.
A lot to be said.
In this video. We dissected this thing to the bottom.
To the core. To the very core.
Let me say, I think John Hasbrock will be very interested to see our opinions on this one.
Yes.
So I'm very excited to share that one across the board. Got some other good ones. Gary G. Hey, guys, I'm working, so it's rum and Coke minus the rum. Hey, Gary, we appreciate you tuning in during work.
Baby.
That's the best time to watch. I'm just saying. David, good evening. My Irish Valentine is here. How you doing? David picked up a bottle of the Mr. Fog. Great pickup.
Sweet.
Super delicious rum. We love that one. Let's see here. Dave the Axeman says tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. He's throwing it down.
Tomorrow night.
You don't have plans. You don't ever do anything.
No,
you don't ever do anything.
Such a busy individual.
Yeah, look at you throwing a challenge and then being like, but I'm busy that night.
I would, John, but I'm just not sure.
Check your calendar.
I will.
Rum Daddy.
I will check my calendar.
Absolutely ridiculous.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah, get back to you.
Through
Tentatively.
Robert.
Okay. We do have some good rum news going tonight. I am excited to share a few things with you.
I do want to do that again, though.
Yeah, I know you do.
I do.
Yep, we hear
I
you.
almost bought my own axes.
I know. And you were like,
dressing
up like
so
Paul Bunyan.
Fun.
My God. Can you guys tell who's been drinking the most rum tonight?
Anybody want to crash a wedding with me?
That's what we're dealing with here. Crazy. Super excited. Glad to have you guys in, though. This is going to be super fun. It's the best rum community in the world. We're always talking about the best things and hanging out. Great place to ask questions. If you're new and you haven't, feel free to introduce yourself. This is the most welcoming community you're ever going to find. We're all a ton of fun here. Lots of fun stuff going on. I want to attack something here right off the top. What makes a rum Jamaican? Question at heart of Caribbean legal dispute. Okay, we have a battle of what Jamaican rum is going on right now, definitively. Okay, so rum being a big deal in Jamaica. I don't know if you guys know that. Pretty big deal.
It is a big deal.
Pretty big deal over there. Okay,
it's like its own genre.
But what is it considered to call it Jamaican rum? So last year in October, Jamaica's head offices, we'll just call it, approved amendments to their indication designation for Jamaica rum that was originally set up in 2016. The biggest change is that aging the rum overseas is now prohibited. Okay. So it has to be made and aged in Jamaica to be a Jamaican rum. Okay. The trade organization that seeks to speak as a single voice of Jamaica's 6 rum distilleries, Appleton, okay, which is owned by J. Ray and Nephew, Clarendon, Hampden Estate, Long Pond, New Yarmouth, and Worthy Park Estate. The argument is that a stronger GI is needed for the application to be officially recognized in its two key export markets, in the European market and the U.S. market. Okay, so it would give Jamaican rum a better protection against competitors and lead to more drinkers recognizing it as a premium product with high specifications in a certain geographic location. Now, we've talked about this in Barbados rum, right? How they have certain rules and regulations to be a Barbados rum, right?
And so every country does.
Yeah, and so Jamaica is looking for its really putting its footprint down on defining it what it is and making it a little bit harder.
A stand.
Yeah, to make it a little bit more. Yes. Oh my gosh, our camera.
What is going on?
Oh my gosh, Roy. We have tons of things.
You are a young guy.
That is true. Oh! Hey!
Hi!
Wow, we're doing good.
Yeah,
I like it. Hey, there it is. That's good. I like this. Wow, this show's really just going off the hook.
You never know what's going to happen here.
That's crazy. Right? Man, I'll tell you what, our internet connection is doing great tonight. Super fantastic. But anyway, the Jamaican rum thing, really just building off of like what Barbados does and other countries do with solidifying theirs as a product made in that country. Looking for that designation.
They're making their own stamp,
premium product that's done a certain way, and they want to abide by that. So,
so premium product. I don't like the phrase premium. I don't like that terminology.
No,
I really don't like that.
We like the term. Here it is, guys. Don't call it a premium rum.
Do not call it.
Let me give you a hint.
If it's a good rum, don't call it a premium.
You call it a super ultra premium.
Oh my God.
XO double aged.
It just cheapens everything.
Triple loved.
Do not.
Super.
If you are a rum distiller and you are by chance watching this channel right now, take this one piece of solid advice. Do not refer to your rum as premium.
Best rum ever made.
Oh my God.
You just make the title really long so it goes around the bottle a couple of times.
Do not do that.
That's what we're going to do.
It just cheapens your product.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Here's the thing. It doesn't. That's wrong. I don't agree with that at all. That I don't agree with at all.
Oh my
I do not think calling it an ultra premium or super premium or premium at all cheapens it by any means. In fact, there's a great market of premium rum.
Technically, they can charge whatever the hell they want.
Well, that's anybody. That's called just putting a price on your rum. Right. Anywho, they own the rums. I don't know if you know that. That's key information.
Calling it premium.
It's key information.
Doesn't make it better.
Key information I'm giving you. However, I think that premium standards are at a certain level, and there's no guidelines on what to call premium or super premium. So the problem is you have
super infinity premium, man.
Sounds awesome, doesn't it? So when you have these rums that are made so well, and they are really premium rums, and they're called premium, that's awesome. The problem is when you have a $15 bottle, plastic jug bottle, calling themselves premium. And it's like, now you just made it worse because now nobody believes the premium label.
Premium? Really?
So
in this plastic bottle?
So that's where I'm at with that. So anywho, buyer beware as you're looking at alcohol products, specifically rum. If you do come across something that's like, oh, hey, premium. Super ultra premium, that doesn't mean that it's the best. Just do a little bit more homework.
Buyer beware.
That's it. Just ask you to do a little bit more homework. Let's see here. Who gave the cameraman rum? Yeah, right? Exactly. Did that happen because I was taking whiskey earlier? Greg, it absolutely was.
Yep.
Talking whiskey. Fault. Yes, it was. Someone call Elon. They need a Just Drinking Starlink. That's darn right. Get him here. Fix it.
On next week's show.
I love it.
Elon Musk.
Rob D. Hey, y'all. I spent the last week looking for Mr. Fogg, and I can't find it anywhere locally. I can find it online, but alcohol can't be shipped to the great state of South Carolina. Any ideas? Thanks. So we run into this problem quite a bit with a lot of rum distribution across the states. It's one of our big stands that we think that, we should really make it easier for people to be able to access rum. That being said, being in a control state of Iowa, we also have this similar problem.
We do.
However, there are some loopholes to getting around this, even in states that don't allow it. And we discuss them in other formats. So how am I going to do this?
I don't know.
I'm going to help you, Rob.
That's why I'm like,
what I would suggest to you is never do anything illegally, ever.
Yes. Don't do that.
What I would do if I was you is I would
advocate anything along that line.
But if I was you, okay,
which we're not,
I would take a gander at the possibility of looking at a possible online distributor of a great website. That's Curiada.com, and that's Curiada, right? Curiada.
So,
yeah, I think I got that right. Thanks to my Irish Valentine, actually, was the one that helped us discover that. Who is hanging out with us? Big shout out, my Irish Valentine.
Yes.
Check out that website.
In so many ways.
Check out that website. If it's on there, because it was, I don't know if it still is, but if it is, if it's still on there, try ordering it and just see what happens.
The other place that you might, I mean, do you think these guys might?
I don't think they carry it, at least not that I've seen. You can check out rumratings.com. It's a great website with a lot of information and rums you can buy.
Yes.
But I don't know if they're carrying that one or not. But yeah, Curiada.
So there's a couple of suggestions there for you.
That's a couple of our suggestions of websites to check out, but not buy from.
Of course, that is short of, a rum run.
Hey,
sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
John Hasbrock says Jamaican rum is 3 classes, defined in 1906, 0 to 200. Look at this. Esters, local rum, 201 to 500 esters, crown rum, 501 and greater export rum, H&H. Cousins, the first minister of agriculture rum. See, and I love this. I love this knowledge that we have being shared. But there's making updates, right? Making some updates, changing some things, trying to make it a little bit more definitive, I think, and make it a little bit more of a unique product.
Wow. So John's just shared some really critical and good information with everyone, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much, John, from Just Rum out of Sandy, Oregon.
Suck up. Wow. Yeah.
Well, you know what? The one thing I will say, John, is this evening I noticed something. I noticed, you know that I noticed something, right?
I do know. I know everything.
And you know what I noticed, right?
I know all things.
So I noticed, John, that I happened to be out the Maplewood 3-year rest.
It's true. It is true. You should probably buy more. Okay, you cheapskate.
I'm just wondering.
Look at this guy. I'm just wondering. Jeez.
Can I go on your website? Can I get some Maplewood rested 3-year?
It's pretty hard to get
on your website.
You only screen his calls so he can't talk to you. He don't want to talk to you, but send him rum. What a jerk. Let's nix this guy. Who let this guy on the show? God, I tell you. Let's see here. 5 bottles of Mr. Fogg here. California carries a lot of different rums. They got a little looser rules over there on the alcohol thing. So yes, there's a lot of accessibility, a lot of warehouses over in California. South Carolina is on the coast. Where are the Rum Runner Pirates? Yeah,
we're right here.
We're right here. We're on your screens, Greg.
Yes.
Look,
for the right amount of money, we will make your dreams come true as far as rum goes.
Okay, yeah. Thanks.
As far as rum goes,
wow, just a little bit of money, not a lot.
Not talking a lot of money.
We'll make your dreams come true. Wow, what a bold statement from a bold guy. I tell you, if you guys ever wondered if Royer was down for whatever, I think he pretty much just spelled it out for you. This guy.
Wow.
Wow.
We went there. Okay.
Just wow. Well, I'm going to drop some really good news on you.
Okay. Drop some good news. I love good news.
Now,
I've not had a lot of good news this week.
We all know how Royer feels about the green initiative in rum. And there is a very important, prestigious award that has been recognizing, it's the International Green Industry Hall of Fame for the leadership in sustainability.
Sorry, that's like a
Pretty good.
That's like a
pretty big
thing.
Okay. Can you guess which company has won? I feel like you should.
Okay.
Because they're the same company that wins like every Green Initiative award that has ever been given.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's the one I repeat at you, but you just black out of your mind
because
every
I don't
single
think it's
week.
a real thing.
Okay.
So
oak's not a flavor either. So
it is a flavor.
Now we can get into it all you want.
We can.
Jeez, Grandpa, let's get on board with the future.
God.
Making a sustainable place.
With the future. The future sucks.
Sustainable place for your grandchildren, which, by the way, we have one on the way. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to John Hasbrock for the card. That was really nice. Thank you. We got some a rum order shipment from John, and we got this nice little card saying, how many babies does it take to change everything? And I got to tell you, Royer's guess was 27. And I thought, Royer, that's a really big number. That just doesn't seem right.
Not if you're trying.
Doesn't seem accurate. And if you're wondering what that answer is, it is 1. That is, you were only 26 off. Wow. You did so good. You were so close.
Oh, I never would have got that.
Yeah, I know. You were not close at all. You know? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, nothing changed for me when we had our kids.
Yeah, nothing. I know. They tell me all the time. Okay?
I know they do.
Super great. So anyway, company win. They've been inducted into the International Green Industry Hall of Fame for its leadership and sustainability. And we're going to give that shout out to Florida Canya. You know?
I was going to take a guess at it.
No, you were terrible at guessing. Okay. You weren't going to say, I know you weren't even thinking in the same realm. You never remember any, but it's always Florida Canya.
You know me so well.
Florida Canya.
You know me so well.
I tell you this, like every week we have green news about how they're saving the world and being a green initiative company. And you're just like, what company does it? You're always surprised every single time.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's right?
Is it Captain Morgan this time? Are they doing it?
Are they stepping up their game?
God, I tell you. Anyway, they're recognizing the sustainability thing. It's growing throughout the industry. They're really pushing it. Florida Canya has done more than anyone. Obviously, it's kind of what they're building their business on right now. It's a lot of stuff. I do not foresee the green initiative becoming a trend. I think it's a good thing. And like, I'm never against like good energy, like cleaner air.
These guys right here.
You know, all that stuff, good product. Right. I'm all about that. I just really don't see them getting this caught on with anyone else, which is why Florida Canya wins every week.
I'm sorry.
Every week they win a new Green Initiative award, by the way. I don't know who's making these awards, okay? But it's always
somebody from there.
It's always Florida Canya in every single thing.
So I've got to ask. So what I mean, and maybe you're not sure, but what actually qualifies as a green initiative?
I love that you asked this because here's the reason I love that you specifically asked this. Okay. I have spent months talking about Florida Canya's initiatives and the things that they've done. And now you're asking me to go back.
I really wasn't paying attention.
And reiterate all of the things they've done. So you can go back and watch all the lives and catch yourself back up.
Much work.
Yeah. Okay. So grab a rum, sit down, turn your YouTube on, and start watching. Okay.
All right.
Because there's been several episodes where we have talked about. Can you
narrow it down to which episode it was?
No, I can't. Too bad. Deal with it. So here's the thing. They've done lots of things. They're using cleaner energy. They're planting trees. They're doing all kinds of good stuff. They have like the best bartender that uses like clean ingredients and stuff that's good for the environment. They have all these things going on. They've given all these awards. They've done all these things. Okay. It's a long list. Again, I don't think it's going to catch on. In fact, I'm so confident it's not going to catch on. Here is the next article I have on the key growth drivers and trends for what is coming in rum.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
And let me give you a spoiler. Green Initiative's not on the list.
Really?
Yeah. Shocker.
Wow, right? I didn't see that one coming.
Because I'm pretty sure they've made this. They're a big company that I think has made this. It's a good thing, but they're making it such a big deal because it's kind of like, have you ever seen the meme of the people standing on a podium?
What's a meme?
And they...
I'm just saying, what's a meme? I don't understand that.
Okay.
Artwork?
I'm going to... Oh my God. I swear. All right, I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna get this going here. Okay.
You know, the one thing I love about doing this show every Wednesday evening is I love to try and make Robert lose his mind.
It works every single time. Okay. So I would like, I'm going to come back here. I got to get back to it. We're live. I'm going to share this with you all as soon as I remember how to freaking do it. Okay. Screen share.
I'm helping you experience new things.
Here we go.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
This is it. All right.
What are we doing?
I'm going to share this with you quick. Okay. Here it is. Don't judge us. Okay. This is the meme I'm talking about. This is what I think of when I think of Florida Cana. They're getting an award. They're biting the medal. They're kissing the girl. They're flipping everyone else off and yelling about how great they are. They start spraying champagne, and then they start spraying it in their own face, and they're in like third place. Okay, so like this is
like,
what
we're in third place.
They're just like the creme de la creme, better than everyone, but they're not
in third place.
I don't think they're better than everyone. I think they do a good job. They have their place, right?
Yeah.
But they keep giving themselves these awards.
I mean, to be fair, Florida Cana, they do have some good products that I enjoy.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
We do have at least this one back here, right here. So they
have a great rum. Okay. Like they make good rums. I'm not taking anything away from the rum experience.
So I'm a simple old guy. So from my perspective,
old.
I am a simple old guy. Okay.
Simple.
Keep things simple.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, it's all about the experience. So if you truly enjoy it, hey, you bought it, you drink it.
That's fine.
You enjoy it.
Again, I'm not taking anything away from the product.
Premium, what the hell ever. It's like if you enjoy it,
my problem is that they keep giving these awards that I feel like they keep getting made up for them for what they're doing, and nobody is really competing against them because they're huge and just.
And as far as we know, nobody else is competing.
And nobody's really trying to compete against them at all because they're just kind of spraying themselves in the face with these awards.
So here's my question. So with this green initiative,
yes,
right?
Glad you asked me.
So one of the things that come to mind is this company that actually has AI as their chairman of the board.
Yeah, Dictator.
Right.
That's Dictator Rum.
That's these guys right here.
Watch it, pervert. Watch your hands.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, so that's these guys right here.
Yeah.
Right. So where do they fall in? They're going with AI.
Well, so here's the thing. That is nothing
green initiative.
It's probably not even green. Okay, they're plugging the robot into the wall using all the energy. Okay, it's not solar powered.
Jeez.
Anywho.
All right.
That's my opinion.
I feel like we're getting completely derailed.
Tell me I'm wrong. That's fine.
You're wrong.
I'm just sharing my opinion.
You're wrong.
So Myrish Valentine says Florida Cana 8 is a good deal. I've made a batch of cacao nib infused Florida Cana to be used in espresso martinis. They're white. I don't care for because it's almost indistinguishable from vodka. Florida Cana 7 is quite decent. I've made a batch of cacao nib infused Florida Cana to be used in their so it's okay. We're going again. Only this one was the 7. I don't know if it's different, but anyway, Myrish Valentine's using their rum for these things. Okay,
yes.
So
they're trying some different things,
and you can check our reviews. We've enjoyed their rums before, right? Like they have good rums. I'm not trying to take away from that. What I'm saying is like this would be like us saying we are the like we just like get real crazy with it of just like the most like winning an award for like the funniest rum YouTube channel in Iowa.
That would be, hey, we could win that. We should put that out there.
Right.
Oh my God.
Like category is funniest rum YouTube channel in Iowa.
Well, wait a minute.
We're like the only ones in the category.
We're the only ones.
Yeah. So I'm just
winning.
We're winning
right here
in the face with that victory. That's what it feels like.
Love it.
Anywho.
Set that bar low so we can just step right over.
Exactly. So let's get into the key growth drivers that we're actually looking at for rum. What are the things we're looking at as consumers are looking at what they're getting into? Okay. Brands are prioritizing, good production, their distribution, and growing, getting more accessibility out there is becoming, which is great. It's a good growth factor, right? Which we love that. Consumer awareness plays a significant role in shaping preferences, with a growing interest in artisanal and craft spirits, which I think we could have picked up on, right? Artisanal, craft, awareness. This is all making sense. These are things we've talked about several times. The trend towards product customization is also notable as consumers seek unique flavor profiles and personalized experiences. Emerging technologies, including the internet and the Internet of Things, which is a thing.
Internet of Things.
Yes.
So it literally
I don't even know what that is. Yeah, it
Internet.
It's IoT.
It's the Internet of Things.
I actually don't know what that is. I think I'm out of touch with that. IoT, right? But that's a thing, I guess.
Wow, you're getting old.
I am. It's so true. Are being utilized to enhance production efficiency and quality control, ensuring that premium rums meet the highest standards. And the integration of AI and marketing strategies allows brands to predict consumer trends and preferences.
So I got to tell you, I feel like whoever put this article together, who put this article together?
Stop asking me questions. I don't have
this
this answer.
Another to. AI
this
thing
is
something.
No.
So I feel like they're just throwing words out there. You know, it's like the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things.
That's a real thing.
Like that was a big clue right there.
Hold on. No,
we're just throwing words and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. Internet of Things. That is not a thing.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't freaking exist.
It does.
No, it does not.
Okay. Just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
No, it does.
Okay.
That's exactly what the means.
Here we go.
That's my definition of it.
The Internet of Things refers to the network of interconnected devices that are embedded with sensors, software, and other technologies to exchange data and communicate with another through the internet. These devices can range from everyday objects like smartphones, wearable devices, and home appliances to things more complex, such as self-driving cars, smart factories. These technology allows these devices to collect and provide real-time data, automate the process. So here's what it's talking about.
Can you repeat that?
So very real. It's just a term I hadn't heard before. Basically, what the Internet of Things
is.
Basically, what the Internet of Things is the software that spies on you while you're using your smartphone, your smart car, your Alexa devices, all of that, and taking that data in. That is what is being.
Cool.
It's information coming from habits from interactable devices that are connected to the internet. Is what it is. Does that make sense? Real thing.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, well.
Okay, so because it is a real thing doesn't mean it should be a real thing.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying what should be happening, whatever. I'm just saying this is what's being used. This is a growing trend in what is. So,
not sure it should be.
Mr. That's not real. Oh,
that is
never heard of it.
We're just throwing words.
Just throwing words. Yeah.
That's all we're doing. Robert, have you even mentioned what you have in the glass this evening?
I haven't, but I'm going to share with everyone right now. If you haven't shared with us, what are you drinking tonight? We want to know. But I do have the original Just Rum Queen Share in the glass tonight.
Yes. So I as well have a little bit of that, but only because I don't have any 3-year maple rested.
Sad day.
Sad day. Just a sad, sad day.
Yeah.
It has made me very, very sad.
Yeah. You know, your car, the thermostat, Phil was trying to help you and you weren't listening, by the way.
I apologize, Phil.
Yeah. You should apologize to Phil.
I do.
He's probably going to stop watching the channel now. What a jerk. That Royer. So mean.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not a jerk.
He doesn't believe in the things that I use every day.
I'm just saying.
God. Next thing you're going to tell me is underwear isn't real just because you don't wear any.
Wow.
Basically the same thing. Same thing. We love it.
That's not true, just so everyone knows.
Oh, really? Wow.
Not that it does any good for me to.
There's a reason that we don't put the camera below the bar. Anywho.
If you got to flaunt it.
So, oh, boy. We're off on
I'm just saying.
We're at the bar now, boys. We are. Oh, my gosh.
Hey.
John says he's drinking the Queen Share as well, but out of the original, so he has a Pinot Noir barrel-aged Queen Share. Very fancy. Very fancy. We have the original Queen Share. We like it. There it is.
Me?
That's what John looks like when he drinks rum. So 2025 is up and running. We got a nice little article here. making a bold assumption. I'm not totally sure.
You are making a bold
assumption. No, I am not.
You are?
This article.
Oh, this article.
So this rum on the rise, quality shines through. Okay. 2025 is up and running, and with it, the continued evolution of the rum category. New flavor profiles and exotic origins. Sustainable production and stunning packaging. Yes, rum is stepping into the limelight, and estimating the overall market could be worth a dazzling $20 billion by 2028. Okay. Well, I've been making this guess for a while.
Yes.
Okay. And it's not going as fast as anybody has been thinking. It has been pretty slow. We'll see.
The thing is, okay, so granted, it's been slow, but it's been steady.
Yeah, and it has. Always has been. The history of rum is a slow, steady rise through its entire existence, minus when it first came, because we built this country on rum.
We did.
And then
that's how some of the politics actually began in this country.
Right.
Believe it or not.
So
I am not pulling your leg.
There it is.
Do you understand what that phrase means?
Pulling my leg?
Yes.
Is that when you touch me inappropriately while we were off camera?
Yeah, see. Generation difference.
Right here. Just saying. Consumers are also seeking drinks that offer not only a unique flavor profile, but tell an authentic story. Boy, have we been saying how important that is for ever, since 2019 when we got into rum. Your story matters. Please tell it, and it matters. Why are you doing what you're doing? What are you doing it for? How did you come up with this idea?
That's actually one of the reasons that we do what we do.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to help all the craft distillers out there tell their story.
Yes.
Because sometimes, believe it or not, they have some trouble in telling their own story.
So I'm not going to name names. I'll let you guys do the homework if you want to figure out who this is. There's an individual who has recently been interacting through some of our feeds and areas that have taken an initiative to copy another distiller that we have had on the show and done things with, and mimic their products exactly, naming them the same thing, saying and making all this stuff. And when you get into this area, the hard part is there's no authentic story there. By the way, you saw somebody doing something, you thought it was a good idea.
Let's do that.
You didn't feel like they were doing it right, and instead of creating your own experience to enhance the experience and give rum drinkers what they really want, which is a unique experience to you, you decided to mimic and copy the names of their products and try to tear their products down and throwing your products in the face of other individuals. And that is never the right way to grow your company. Tearing other people down is going to get you nowhere. You're not going to gain any friends and any love by doing that. Rum was, by the way, with America, prohibition, rum running, literally how NASCAR got started, which is one of the most American things. Okay, this all has to do with illegal activities. So you don't feel somebody's doing something a right way that you don't agree with. I'm pretty sure history has shown that fortune favors the bold, and the rule followers didn't exactly pan out as well. So do your own thing. I'm not saying break any rules or laws or anything like that, but if you don't feel like someone's doing stuff right, create your own experience. Do it in your own way with an authentic story. Don't just do what other people are doing.
I will say this right there, that life is short.
Stunt it.
Life is short. Create yourself a good experience.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's my 2 cents. You can figure that out probably pretty easily in the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group recently.
Just Drinking After Hours.
So it's you join the Facebook group there, you go through some posts there and stuff and read some comments, and I think you can figure it out. But I think it's sad when you see that.
Might understand that.
And I don't think that they're necessarily bad people. I think that they got triggered by something and they got upset and they reacted in a poor manner. And I think that it's going to bite them more than it's going to help them. And I think in the long run, it wasn't the right choice. And that's my personal opinion. I'm not saying their product isn't good. I'm not saying they don't make great stuff. I'm not saying they're not good people. All I'm saying is I think they made a mistake in their approach.
I will say that I agree with you to an extent. I agree with you that I don't think that they're necessarily bad people. But I do think that they have an inferior product.
I haven't had it. You can't say that, Roy Air.
The one that I am
have you had it?
So this happens more than what you realize.
It does happen a lot.
But
this is pretty specific, like very calling out. Okay, like so very transparent.
The one that we've had literally named themselves the very same.
That's not who I'm talking about. It's not who I'm talking about.
That's not who you're talking about.
No.
Oh.
No, there's a lot of activity that's been happening. Okay. Rob, I love this. I'm going to give you guys an update. Rob came in earlier with a problem, and I think he might have solved it. Scored 2 bottles from Curiata, so hopefully it makes it to the mailbox. Thanks for the tip. Ours always made it. So good for you, man. Yep. And way to follow all the rules.
So give us a clue as to...
I'm not going to get into it. Okay. I don't want to get into the politics of it all.
You know who I'm talking about.
I think at some point we'll probably have a more detailed. I know you're talking about Just Rum, and we've talked about this. Okay, we've talked about this with another company. Did all this, blah blah blah, whatever. This isn't that. And this, in fact, if you ask me, this is way worse, way worse, because this is very intentional. They created these products and named them the very same thing, and they do not have a simple name like Just Rum does, like a more general name. Okay, they have a very specific names of their products, and they're claiming things, you know. And I think there's a lot of drama happening behind the scenes here. Of they're on a vendetta here because they don't agree with what the company has done, and so
talking about the email that we
received? No, not
even that one.
No, so this is you haven't been on the Facebook group lately, obviously.
I have not.
But we're monitoring it as it goes. The thing I don't appreciate either is these individuals have never reached out to us, never tried to talk to us about anything. They just started posting their propaganda on there and started going heavy in there, and so we gotta gauge it a little bit, because I think it's an okay thing to share certain things with people. I don't think it's okay to tear other people down. I don't agree with. We're not here to tear other companies down. We're here to build people up, gain experiences, grow together. That's our whole channel's built on.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't agree with people that want to go after other people.
So I have not been on there for a while.
Yeah. So like I said, few minutes on there, read some comments, look at some posts. You can probably, I think there's a couple good key indicators. If you've watched the show and you've seen us review stuff, I think you will pick up on, and you know your rums. I think you will pick up on it very, very quickly.
Well, yeah, so, I mean, there's so many good rum distillers out there that truly care about what the product is that they're putting out there.
Yeah,
you know, and you know, I mean, we've got a lot of them behind the bar right here that you can actually see. Right here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all over the place. Kuliana, Don Pancho, Just Rum, Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum, Alfie's, Bob and Coo, Coconut Cartel, Everglades White Lightning, you know, Dos Madeiras. I mean, there's a lot of really Plan Array.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So John Hasbrock, trademarks, you know, 100%. You know, trademarks are a big deal. There's also a proof to use that if you've been using the name prior, you know, and somebody tries to trademark it, you're probably going to lose that trademark battle and lose your paying for your trademark. If you just rip something off that's been around for a while, it's what court's for, which I hear is a good time. I've never been, you know, but I hear it's a lot of fun. So, you know, it's one of those things that
just do the right thing.
There's a lot of politics.
Just do the right thing, people.
I think if you would have approached if you approach it from a standpoint of a unique product and your own experience and get out there and make friends and try to do things, I think you are going to have much more success than you tearing somebody down and trying to shove in the face of people that they're doing it wrong. I'm doing it right.
That's why we do what we do the way that we do it.
Yes. Put it on an even playing field. And if you think your product is better and superior, send us a bottle. No, let's find out. Let's put them side by side.
Put it to the test.
Because
if nothing else,
we're very honest. Always honest. We've never lied.
We will tell you.
We tell people when they suck.
We will also tell you if you suck.
We've told some of our good friends, like at Just Rum, some of their stuff that sucked, right? And we've been through that. And you know, that's how companies grow and learn when they take stuff on.
If they're open to it and they actually want to do it. You know, there's other companies out there that they decide that they want to do the easy route.
Yeah.
You know, they want, well, okay, I hear what you're saying, Robert and Royer, but I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do what I want to do. And it's like, okay, fine, cool. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good. Safe travels to you there.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, it just doesn't always work out.
Yep.
You know, it just doesn't. So, whatever.
Yep. I think this is it's very interesting. It's I'm gonna leave it at this. These guys, I don't know enough information on why they're doing this, on what's happening, on what's going on, but they have mimicked almost every product that this other company has made verbatim, word for word, what they call it.
Seriously?
What they call it,
no,
and
I
everything.
Get on our Facebook group.
And it's got to be gauged. I think it's a bad. I think it's bad taste, and I don't know why it has to be shoved so hard. If they even knew us, they'd be here right now in the comments. I think they could talk and maybe give a little explanation as to why they're doing. They've been very active on our Facebook, but they've never joined the YouTube channel. Never sent us a message. Oh, here we go again. We're going again. Don't worry, guys. We'll come back. And shut us down.
Man shut us down.
Oh, there we go.
There we are.
We're back again. We love it. We love to see it. But I think this is a great platform for this. We welcome it. We welcome a good discussion and people to talk about their products. I think I'm not here to like tear into anybody.
We never are.
But if you're going to be in our Facebook group and you're going to be posting stuff and you're going to be very up in the face of a company that we've talked about and had great experiences with, and you're going to try and I don't know, and maybe they bought their old company in one of their companies, and maybe they're just, I don't know. But from what I've seen online, I do think it's malicious. From what I've seen from some of the comments, there's a little bit of a spat going on, and I think it's purely out of spite. And I'm, for one, not going to buy rum made out of spite. That's just me. Rum should not be made out of spite. No. That's not how you make a good product.
Be made out of
and care, and I don't think it's Russian hackers. Darn right, that's what it was. They're tearing our camera down. We got Tony in the house. Welcome in, Tony. We're glad to have you here. We've got
cheers.
Just Rum is better than any other Just Rum. Darn it, darn right it is. Oh, I'm trademarked, so I'll make you be awesome. Darn right, John. I love that. That's good. Let's see here. Have you thought about offering an official tiki mug? We've never thought about a tiki mug. To be honest, we're really bad at selling things. We're not really selling anything here. We're not. We
don't sell anything.
We create a cool experience and a place for people to do stuff. We have shirts.
We've got shirts,
which we check the website about once every 6 months. So we do great.
And
at that.
We will actually autograph them for you
if you want. We've done that.
We do have. We do have a latest edition back here of a very cool tiki mug.
Yeah.
But we've not thought about coming out with our own.
Yeah. John says, Robert, fix your timeout timer. I don't know if that's an actual thing that it has. I've never had to deal with that before. But I will look into that.
I would listen to John.
Maybe that's
John
a thing.
Knows his
We've never had
stuff.
that issue before, but maybe that's a thing. Maybe I've got a timer or timing out on something, and it's just going out. I don't know. Seems weird. Seems real weird. Russian hackers is what I think it is. So rum from spite would be terrible. Mark, I agree. I agree that it would be terrible. And I think that if you're going to make a good product, a rum, build it around a community, authenticity, what you're doing. Don't go out there and rip off a company. And if we get a little more clarity on this subject, I think we'll talk about it in more detail. I would love for this person to show up in the comments.
I have not been on our
I would
Facebook
channel welcome this person to join us, and I'd be more than happy to have a discussion because
an honest
discussion. No hate, no harm, no foul. Maybe I'm not understanding something. But what's the intent here? What are we trying to do other than tear somebody else down and take their products and make them your own?
Here's the thing, Robert. I mean, they're never going to take us up on that.
They're not. I don't think so either.
They will not take us up on that
unless they've got a really good thing that we can't see.
No, but here's the thing. I mean, they will never take us up on that because so many individuals have a tough time having a good heart-to-heart, honest conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. Whether it be, because everyone is afraid that, what if I'm found out? What if I'm proven wrong? I thought I was right, but doggone it, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And so they will never contact us.
I hope they do.
I hope they do.
I hope they do. I would love to have a discussion.
I'm always open.
They know who they are
for a good, honest conversation.
They will absolutely know who they are if they ever watch this. I don't know if they've ever watched our show. I've never heard of them before.
Are they on our Facebook channel?
They came out of nowhere, probably about a week or two ago, and just started hammering their propaganda into there. And I got to gauge it a little bit. And I'm not trying to take things down. I think it's a place that people should be able to freely post. But I also think it's a thing where people should be sharing positivity,
that's what our negativity is about.
And so I am kind of keeping an eye on them because I'm like, I don't necessarily agree with your approach here. And that's not exactly how we do things here, but they wouldn't know that because they've never talked to us. I don't know if they've ever watched the channel. And I think that's where I get a little frustrated of like, hey, like, do you even know what we're about? You're kind of posting this in the wrong place. Like, I don't know why you think anybody here is going to listen to you or think that this is okay. Of tearing down another rum company to make yourself look better because you think you're doing it better than they are or in a more correct way or whatever it is. Why are we doing that? So waiting on the Royer style Hawaiian shirts. We got to get those. We got to get those, don't we? I think we got to get those, you know? Hell yeah, I'd love a Just Drinking Rum Hawaiian button-up shirt. That'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? That'd be pretty cool. I want hockey jerseys. I've had hockey. I wear a lot of hockey jerseys, so I would love to do hockey jerseys at some point. I think it'd be cool to do a bunch of stuff, maybe someday. You know, when we get around to it with all our free time that we have. We have lots of free time.
We're not really about making money at this, right?
We should be, because then we wouldn't be spending all of our money.
Oh my God.
But we just enjoy it. Right now there's some things to be done here and built, and I think it can be great for everyone. You know, and I think it would be awesome.
Honestly, you know, one of the things that we're trying to do is build a good experience for all of you.
I think something we wish we had when we got into rum was a very positive environment with people that helped us learn, gave us an area to ask questions and grow.
Yeah, what we had was a lot of people telling us that we're doing it wrong.
We had a lot of people telling us we're doing it wrong. Really? We don't know what we're talking about.
I bought this bottle with my own money, and you're telling me that I'm doing it wrong.
Oh, you drink it that way, or you drink this rum. You don't know what rum is.
Really?
And I'm like, okay.
Where is the set of rules at?
Let's just calm down about it. You know, let's not be rude. And there was a lot of rudeness. And I think I think we're working through that. I think rum industry has gone in the right direction as far as communities have gone. I think other people have recognized that too. But we have always created an environment where people can come in, hang out,
safe.
Feel like they can speak openly and freely, and we're not going to attack you.
No,
we don't.
We will not.
We don't attack you. I mean, Royer attacks me, but that's just part of the show. So, you know, we like to do those.
Every time he comes over, I attack him.
It's just part of it, right? So, you know, that's just one of the things. But
just so you know, I mean, we're like this off camera.
Yeah, we are. It's pretty much us, right? Tore one of mine on the last party. Door handle jumped and grabbed a button. Oh, I hate when you lose a shirt. That's a bummer. Especially one you obviously at a party you really like. That's a bummer. Yes. Mark G says, F those people. Mark, it's not very Canadian of you. I love that. That's amazing. That's awesome. You know, I'm not here to judge people. I don't necessarily think they're bad people. I don't think that they make a bad product. I've never had it. I've never talked to them, so I can't speak on it. What I can say is I just don't agree with their approach, and I don't think they've gone about things the right way. I think there's a right way of going through things, being open and forward with your mission. And I think when you come at it from a negative standpoint, you create a product out of spite. And I don't think that ever ends well. I don't think anybody that's ever made
anyone involved
making something you consume out of spite and to tear somebody down, in my experience, has only gone one way. And you can last for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. It will die someday.
Yes,
like it will never, because no one's going to believe in your mission of tearing somebody down. You're never going to have someone want to come in and continue that legacy.
Right there is not sustainable.
That's not a legacy.
That's not sustainable. It's just not. So, you know, one of the things I do want to talk about this evening is the fact that that we have had a liquor store contact us. And I do want to remind everyone watching this, if there is a rum that you want to try, if there's a rum that you truly enjoy, do not forget contact your local liquor store that you'd like to work with, or your favorite bar/restaurant that you enjoy going to, and saying, hey, could you by any chance carry this.
Yep.
Whatever this is.
100%.
Right? And don't forget to ask them. You know, we had recently a liquor store. Shout out, Matt. I am working on that list for you. So they've asked us for a list of rums that we think that they should carry that might intrigue other people to come into the store and buy these products.
Yep.
Right. And so we're putting together this list. And I'm very excited about this. Unfortunately, you know, he's asked for like 12 or 14 products. I'm like, I'm having a really tough time. I'm having a tough time narrowing it down to that amount. So I'm putting a list together, Matt, for you, and you will have to narrow it down yourself.
I love that. Put the work on him. I like it.
Right?
What the Floridian? How you doing? Shed a tear every time Royer dumps on Captain, but without him, most of us wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. The only reason I'm here is because I get to do it with this guy.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
He's the best, isn't he?
You.
Can we just talk about that for a second?
I truly appreciate
Most of us wouldn't be here, including myself.
This
wouldn't be possible without Royer. We wouldn't be doing this.
Okay? That means the world to me right there. It really does.
He's a great guy.
Thank you so much.
On camera and in real life.
And I am just kidding about the Captain. Seriously.
No, he's not.
You may not find a bottle here in this house, okay? But hey, to each their own. I mean, seriously, if you bought the bottle, you buy it, you drink it however you want, you enjoy it.
And Royer's just going to judge you for it every single day of your life.
I will judge this guy every day, all day
That's
long.
fine, because I drink Captain, so I don't really care.
I will judge that guy.
I love it.
But not you.
Well, we wouldn't be here without him, that's for sure. The show wouldn't be existence without him, and we love having him here, and we're glad that you show up each and every week. I know I joke about kicking you off the show and firing you and finding a new partner, but that's because I love you, and I know that I wouldn't do this show with each and anybody else out there. Because you're the best.
I love you too, buddy.
You're the.
I love you too.
Well, I didn't say that. I mean, whoa, let's the L word. No, I'm just kidding. I absolutely love you. I mean, honestly, this experience, we're for those of you who may not know, most of you I think know, but this is my father-in-law. You know, and so we have a really cool relationship that I think a lot of people don't get with their in-laws. El Pape Grande. I love it, Mark. You know, for that, I'm truly grateful because we're just creating memories that get to last a lifetime because they're going to be here on this channel. And we're going to get to watch these back for as long as we live. And, you know, I think it's a cool thing to get to be able to do and document with each and every one of you and have you guys be a part of this as we get to go on this journey. Someday, I hope never. But it may end someday. I don't know. Like, you know, but I hope never. You know, the whole idea is I hope never, because our rum journey will never end as long as we're breathing. But we just want to make sure that everybody's having fun and enjoying it.
So it's so evident to me that so it's funny. I'm going to tell a story. We went down to Miami Rum Renaissance a couple of years ago, and we met with Don Pancho himself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I mean,
we did.
It was amazing.
Which, by the way, I haven't responded to this comment yet, but somebody commented on our Don Pancho videos. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh. They tore us apart.
They tore us apart?
For putting it in a Coke and Pepsi. and they just ripped us one like as a disgrace to the rum.
Yeah.
And I think it's very funny because we've shaken hands with Don Pancho. Yeah, we've met Don Pancho himself.
Literally
and
himself.
we have this guy who is now the dictator of,
what's right and wrong.
And I'm going to be extremely nice about it. I just haven't responded yet, but we get these comments every once in a while. And usually what I do is most people that do that, they just haven't watched the show.
Yeah.
And they just haven't figured it out. They don't know.
They don't get it.
So I give them a chance to understand it by explaining it a little bit. And if they choose to say great, and if not, I just welcome them, like it's fine. Yep. Like, you can say that. I can understand why you might feel that way, but understand that everything we have is good intentions and to get people involved in the community and not feel excited, outside, like an outsider in rum, because everybody deserves to get the chance to have a great experience.
I mean, we were treated like outsiders.
We started this. And we still are in many capacities.
In many facets. Believe it or not, we are still treated like outsiders
in some capacity in lots of places. And I think that's something we're just trying to work on building for you guys to be able to not have to experience. We hope that we can break down some of those walls at these events and with these major people in the distribution in the rum industry, and being able to have people's expectation of, hey, we're all here to have a good time. We're all here to have fun. We can like some stuff, not like others, and do it our own way. But that doesn't necessarily mean because somebody else is doing it different that they don't deserve to drink
this
rum.
Right here is a rum channel. Yeah. Rum is fun.
It is.
This is not a vodka or gin channel.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
No offense.
So, but we got we all love you. What the Floridian says, we do all love you. It's true.
We appreciate I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Greg says, I just posted tonight's drink with the Queen share. Love that.
Very nice.
Senor El Padre Grande Mayor.
I like that.
We like it.
I like that. Maybe that's what I'll go with.
What the Floridian says, I forgot to tell you, the Old New Orleans rum is set to reopen on April 4th. It's coming back.
That's awesome.
That's great news.
That is awesome. I love that.
That's a great.
I love that.
You went to that distillery. We tried their products.
I did.
Very excited about that. That's great news.
I actually took a video. I never posted it.
You still have it?
I do still have it.
Let's get it going.
We might.
We might
get this going.
You're just embarrassed.
Well, I was pretty early on.
Yeah, well, a lot of our videos early on are pretty cringy, but we post them anyway.
Pretty early on. So, yeah, I think that might have actually been 2019, literally 2019.
If it was a gin channel, we'd be drinking with our pinkies up, Mike says. Darn right we would. Darn right we would. Now, we welcome everyone here. We love, we're open-minded. We love open-mindedness. We love people coming into the experience, the community, experiencing rum. And hopefully our channel is just helping people, connecting good people with good rum through a good time is just about showing people there's more out there than the products in their liquor stores. How do we get them? What are we looking for? Where do we go? Where are they coming from? And learning about it and having a rum journey that we've gotten to experience over the course of the last 6 years. That has been tremendously fun. And we just want to share that with everyone and have you guys be a part of that experience because it makes it way more fun. And we get to learn a whole lot faster and more with each and every one of you.
We're all learning together.
You know, there's information. You know, John shared some information on certain things. We have What the Floridian breaking news on distilleries reopening. These are cool things
that we all can share with each other.
Yeah, that we get to know.
It's just like we're hanging out at the bar,
which is what it's been all about from the get-go. And we're going to continue to do that. We're just going to continue to be us, have fun, you know, and we're not going anywhere for as far as we can see. So we're excited to be here and hanging out with you guys and hope to be able to bring more. This year's goal is to bring more distillers on the channel than ever before. And we have some meetings lined up with a few of them to get some of those on a calendar. So I think this year we're going to break the record for the most distilleries ever to appear on our channel.
So. We are working hard, believe it or not. We are working very hard.
I think it'll be
try and make that happen.
I think we're going to get a few, and I think that's going to be really exciting. And I'm really excited about that. So thanks for hanging out with us and being a part of this, giving us the chance to do this.
I'm just going to say I love a good road trip.
We do love a good road trip. That's true. We do a lot of those. So. Man, you guys are the best. I feel like I ranted there for a little while. Thanks for hanging with me. I do appreciate that. I definitely should let Royer get a solo here.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just...
Can we just get a big yeah, baby for the king?
Yeah, baby.
No, bigger.
Yeah, baby.
That's better. That's better. We like that. That's good. That could be your guys' new ringtone. Take the video, clip the sound, take that. It's your new ringtone. I did it for probably about 3 years. I had that as my notification ringtone.
That was so annoying.
It was.
So
it's good. It's good. John Hasbrock, before you go, yes or no? I don't know what we're answering to. You need to come back to Oregon. My Irish Valentine, we absolutely do. If that's the yes or no, then yes, John.
Yeah, we would
do need to come back. I agree. So we had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys tonight.
It was a great trip.
Having a rum party on Saturday if you want a road trip up. Well, it's just a short jog. Just a short jog. We love that. That's tremendous. I love it.
2,000 miles away.
Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for growing rum. The thumbs ups, the shares, the comments, everything you guys do just helps us bring more people into the community to learn more about more rum products, get excited about it, be a part of it.
Invite more people to the party.
And that's what it's all about. So we really appreciate you guys doing that. It's a cool environment because of that. Check out that Facebook group, Just Drinking After Hours, the Instagram, the TikTok, and that Patreon Rum Club. If you guys are looking for rum shipped to the door, sipping with distillers, we got a cocktail night coming up here this weekend.
We do. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, join us. Check it out. It's a ton of fun. And if you're not in an area that can receive stuff, check out the Rumless Rum Club on our homepage of the Patreon.
Yeah. I just love that name.
It's a good time. It's a lot of fun.
Rumless Rum.
You know, so Mark, I sent you a message on there, by the way. I don't know if you saw it on Patreon, but I did send you a message. So check that out if you're still here hanging out with us. And I just want to chime that out there specifically.
I'm just glad that Mark's still friends with us.
Yeah, Mark still likes us.
Canada.
So grateful. We're pretty grateful about that. We're pretty ridiculous.
You know, I'm just saying.
Had some ridiculous
we love you,
times,
Mark.
But new is better than the old. You're going to have to wait and find out just like everybody else, John. Yep. We have some interesting remarks for you in this video that I think you will find very surprising. With that being said, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys. You guys are the absolute best community in the world. And
we love you guys.
And we love each and every one of you. With that, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no